All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a nice time. You've seen it. You've seen it, guys. The Super Eagles of Nigeria obviously showing their class tonight, showing the Algerian national team who's the main Jaria. Before the match, it was said that this is a match of the Jarias because the ending of our country's names ends in Jaria. And I mean, what a performance from the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and to get that victory over this Algerian side, whom we kind of expected more from. But to be honest, the Super Eagles just showed them some class. They didn't even see anything to play. They couldn't even approach our half for majority of the time. You know, it was a completely dominated game from the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And the Algerian people, they've already started crying. Immediately, the referee blew the final whistle. We saw how they were rallying around the referee, trying to, I don't know whether wanted to beat the referee or what, what were they exactly trying to do. What a performance from the referee tonight. I mean, big kudos to this referee. He's obviously someone that really really showed that. I mean, it's good to be it's good to be good. It's good to be fair. It's good to be a professional who knows what he's doing and doesn't get intimidated by anybody. And we just saw that tonight. It was a very emphatic performance from this rev. I have to first of all thank this rev because we saw a lot of decisions that ordinarily this Algerian side they were kind of expecting that it was going to go their way because of their Arab country. They were expecting most of these decisions to go their way, and they got it all wrong. When they saw that it wasn't going their way, they started becoming aggressive. They started become uh, uh, you know performing so many fouls on our players, and the referee was ready for them. He was just issuing those cards for them when they deserve it. Again, I have to say big kudos, to Car for actually providing this referee. I'm just praying and hoping that the match against uh, Morocco is also going to be a referee that has this kind of standard, this kind of confidence, this kind of pedigree. This is what we want to see in this competition. But kudos to the guys. Kudos to the guys for the lovely performance. I mean, everybody was on point tonight. I cannot start even mentioning some and leaving out some of them because everybody was on point. Everybody was completely on their A game tonight. Victor Osimhen showing us again who the boss is. The commentator said that this week Osimhen has been in the news for a lot of reasons, for the bad reasons, the good reasons. But what a man this guy is. He always shows up. I said it in the previous live when I gave the lineup that Osimhen is someone that knows how to step up in big games, and he was the one that gave us. He was the one that gave us that head start because we were kind of finding it difficult to get the goal. We saw it. Ako Adams missed a couple of chances. He missed a clear chance that was created for him by Alex Iwobi. But Osimhen was the man that broke the deadlock for us. And immediately that perfectly timed header, was converted. Everything was just open. It became a very open game. And then we started, really progress. We started progressing really well. And then we got the second goal. We could have gotten more than two goals at the end of the day. I think Ako Adams, if it was his day, he should have gotten maybe a hat trick or something. He missed a couple of chances. But again, you can't deny the fact that Ako Adams is a player of the present and he's also a player for the future for the Super Eagles. What a performance from these guys. Bruno Nyemechi as well, bringing in that cross. He brought in a lot of crosses. And then the one that Osimhen converted. Perfectly timed cross for Osimhen to leap onto that one and headed that one into the back of the net. And before that game, we were saying that this guy, Zinedine Zidane's son, had not conceded any goal for this Algerian side. That was the record that he brought into this match. But he had not met a certain Victor Osimhen. He had not met Victor Osimhen, and Osimhen showed his class tonight. And what a deserved award that he got. Finally, I'm really happy to see Osimhen, being given the Man of the Match award. This is the first time he has won it. In all our games, we've basically won the Man of the Match awards. Semi Ajayi has won it. Lukman has won twice. I think who else? Rafael Onyedika has also won Man of the Match. So it's really good to see Osimhen getting this accolade. He truly deserves it. This is what it's all about. This is what Osimhen has been pushing. The previous game that we saw Osimhen, it felt like he was disrespecting Ademola Lookman. That wasn't quite it. It just shows us the passion Osimhen has. He wants to always deliver. He consistently wants to deliver. Even when we were up by 2 goals to 0, Osimhen was still pressing. He was still pressing from his attacking line. He was trying to get more goals. He's never tired. He's never satisfied. He always has appetite to score goals, to get results. That is what this man is addicted to. He's not a troublemaker. He's not a disrespectful teammate or team player. He's someone that knows what needs to be done. He wants to get the job done, and we've seen that today. And we just have to drop car for this guy. He's a very very uh, fantastic player. We're so happy and blessed to have Osimhen, for the Nigerian Super Eagles team. Everybody was on points. I just wanted to share what the coach of this side has come out to say. Riyad Mahrez completely locked. He was padlocked by Bruno Nemechi. We saw that. I mean, leading into that game, we expected that Mahrez is going to really hot us. So he's going to harm us from that right wing flank, you know. But we just saw how Bruno Onyemaechi stepped up and he was basically man marking Mahrez. And also, big kudos to Bright to say Samuel from that left wing flank. I thought that, man, if it wasn't the fact that Osimhen scored a goal and, did a couple of overall team play, I would say that Bright to say Samuel deserved to be the man of the match because of the fantastic input that he had tonight. He was, I don't know if I have his picture here. I'm not sure, but Bright to say Samuel was completely dominant. He locked everybody that was trying to pass through his wing, the right side of our defense. He completely locked everybody. He was just shading everybody. He was giving me this Rhys James vibe. Anybody that comes to that wing, boom, he's shading them, guarding the ball, to allowing the ball to go to the to to go kick. And I was just so impressed by everybody tonight. But I'm a little bit disappointed. I would have wanted Ademola Lookman to get on the score sheet. I thought he was very fantastic tonight. He came out, he was marking here. Osimhen, they were just charging the ball from that attack line. It just gave me so much joy watching these guys. Nobody's forming too big. Nobody's feeling like they've won the African best player before. Nobody's feeling like they made money. They've already achieved everything. Everybody was just humble. They were working together, trying to get the results. Lukman was someone that really impressed me tonight. He really wanted to score. If you notice, guys, he really wanted to score, but it just wasn't clicking for him. It just really wasn't clicking for him. But I mean, all in all, I'm really, really happy for Lukman's performance. I'm sure, the goal is going to come. Our next game is going to be Morocco. We've said that before. If we beat Algeria, we are going to play Morocco, which is another very difficult side, another Arab country. And we know the deal. It's still going to be a match that will demand a lot from us. It's going to demand 100% from us, not just it's going to demand 100% from us. Not it's not it doesn't end with this Algerian game. Yes, the referee was on point today. We thank God for how he went. He completely ignored them because they came into the match expecting that they were going to get some favor because they are Arabs, but he completely ignored them. Against Morocco is going to be a different ball game. I don't even know the referee right now. We've not known it, but I'm going to let you guys know the referee that is going to officiate Nigeria versus Morocco. But again, we will still have that mentality that we have or that we had entering into this game, knowing that we are on our own. We have to be the ones to save ourselves. Based on our performances on the pitch, we have to be top notch, creative, just like we did today. We also have to be clinical as well. Today wasn't quite working well for us in terms of being clinical because we missed a couple of chances. But when you talk about creativity, I thought we were also very creative today. Alex Iwobi, big kudos to this man. He was very, very domineering in the midfield. I really thought that Algeria were going to maybe collect the midfield from us. But to my surprise, Alex Iwobi was still dictating that midfield. We saw how his flair and you know marauding ability kind of made things easier for us. He wasn't as as uh, as successful in handling the midfield in terms of creating productive passes that led to goal as he was in the last game against Mozambique. But I mean, we saw the game. He was still there. A couple of I think even the goal that Bruno Onyemaechi, the first goal that Bruno Onyemaechi crossed for Osimhen to nod was given to Onyemaechi by Alex Iwobi. So he was always there when the goal comes. If it's not the primary assist contributor, is the secondary assist contributor. So Alex Iwobi, top-notch creativity, thumbs up to him. And I mean, everybody was on point. I can't even start to single out anybody. But I want to say something about Stanley Nwabali. I think Stanley Nwabali unnecessarily wants to waste time sometimes. We saw that he collected a yellow card for wasting time. We are leading 2-0. There's no need for you to be wasting too much time. There's no need for you to catch easy balls and you fall to the ground as if I don't know, as if it's a difficult ball. We are winning comfortably. There's no need for that. I think Stanley needs to act right, in these kinds of situation. But again, kudos to him. When he was called to action, I also felt that he answered correctly. He did a couple of punches that were impressive. And also, there's an important aspect of this match. This was when we were still on 0-0. I felt this had crossed the line at the point that it happened. I don't know about you. You can let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think this crossed the line? Because it was a subject of heavy debate. John Mikel Obi and JJ Okocha were on commentary duties for, I think, Sky Sports. And after the halftime, they were debating on this. JJ Okocha said that it has crossed the line in his eyes. Mikel Obi said that the whole of the ball had not crossed the line. But me, when I watched the replay, it had crossed the line. But the bad thing was that CAF did not organize what's it called, goal line technology for this African Cup of Nations. That was the saddest thing that happened. If not, we wouldn't even need to even be looking at it. If you cross the line, automatically it will just vibrate, and then the referee will know that yes, it has crossed the line. So it's now left me wondering, how will CAF, not integrate a goal line technology in the biggest competition on the continent? It doesn't make any sense. CAF needs to do better. CAF really needs to do better. If this would have been like the last grasp chance that we had in the match, probably to maybe equalize or probably to win the game. So you mean to tell me that this is how we are just going you know, to push this one inside the dustbin like that because CAF are incompetent. They are unable to provide goal line technology. It's something that I think we have passed, at this point in African football. But thank goodness that we were just very Uh, it was our night. It was our night. We were just having the chances. We were very creative. So this wasn't the only chance. After this, we got tons of other chances that we converted two of them and then missed a couple of them. So, I mean, no complaints about that one. As I said, we are now straight into the final to meet Morocco. That match is coming up on Wednesday. Very, very uh, heavily contested match. All eyes will be on that one at the moment. And I mean, this victory for the Super Eagles tonight is a huge, huge statement. I'm not saying that we are title favorites right now. No, we just want to be humble. The team wants to be humble. We are not bragging. We don't want to exchange word or banter with anyone. We're just trying to focus on ourselves and win our games per time, win them as they come. So I think this is going to be a match that is that will also take everything from us, and winning the Algeria 2 goals to 0 is a huge statement that we've sent now into the Morocco camp. So right now there will be extra wary, they will be extra fearful of the Super Eagles. This is exactly what JJ Okocha said in the analysis at halftime. He said that when we had not scored a goal, he said that we need to score a goal because we need to send a statement. We need to send a statement to our opponents in the semifinals that we are coming with full force. We are coming with momentum. We are coming to crush anybody who's blocking our way. That's why we needed to score goals. That was what JJ said, and rightfully so. This goal is definitely sending out a message to our opponents, and Algeria side had not considered any, not they had not lost any match leading up to this game. So meeting Nigeria, and there they find themselves losing against Nigeria. Not just losing by 2 goals to 0, they lost in a way that is almost shameful to them because they didn't even do anything. They were not even able to play their game. We were just, oh my goodness, you guys saw this game. This game was a complete disaster for Algeria. We completely outclassed them. In defending, we were marking from even their goalposts. Osimhen was charging, Akko was charging, Lukman was charging. Everybody was ready for these guys. We completely shut them out. And that brings me to what their manager has said. I'm going to talk about it before I end the live. Their manager came out and he said, uh, what did he say? He said that, when he was asked in the post-match conference what, how he feels about the match and what really transpired, he told the journalist, "Do you want me to answer in a diplomatic way or do you want me to tell you the truth?" And then at the end of the day, he decided to answer by telling the truth. Listen to what he said. He said, Nigeria truly deserved to win the match. That we beat them, we hit them left, right. We beat them left, right. That is, we no give them chance. We beat them front and back, left, right, center. He was forced to say the truth at the press match conference. This is his exact word. He said, "Do I have to tell you the truth or should I be political about the match? Nigeria deserved to win this match. They were better than us. It was difficult to get into this match. We were hit left and right." End of story. That's what this man said. Goes by the name Vladimir Petkovic. So this is definitely a a good testimony from our opponents, and of course, it's going to go far and wide. It just seems like the Super Eagles are the what's it called? Um, Arabian slayers. We've slain Tunisia in the group stages. Now we've dislodged Algeria. The next one is Morocco, and I think Egypt is still pushing very much. I don't know. Maybe they are going to the final. I don't know how it's been. Right now, they are currently playing their game against Ivory because I think they are winning 3 goals to 1. So it seems like this is the year that if we are going to leave this trophy, we have to slay all the Arabian countries up to the final to win it. And it's not an easy work. It's not the most easiest work to do. I think basically, as it stands now, we are the country that are meeting the hardest teams in in this competition. We've been playing the hard teams, but the funny thing is that we make it look so easy, and it just feels like they are not hard. Before we met Algeria, people were saying, they never meet strong team. We never jam strong team. We are just beating easy teams, you know. And now we've beaten Algeria in a very easy, calm, like very smooth way that we kind of look like a child's play if you watch the match. And now I know the haters they are going to find something else to say. But at the end of the day, I'm just glad that the boys are performing. They are serious on the job. They know what they want and they are going for it. And then there's this other part. This is another place that I gave the referee a cap, a drop cap. I dropped my cap for him. This was a very heavily contentious period in the match when the Algerian player was trying to bring in a cross and then he hit the hand of Semi. They were debating this here and there, but at the end of the day, the referee decided that it's not a penalty. And if you watch the replay, I mean the decision was spot on from the referee. Semi Ajayi was rushing onto the Algerian player, and then his hand was in a natural position based on how his body was. That was when the ball hit him. So it wasn't like he was thrusting his hand or pushing his hand out wide, trying to use his hand to hit the ball. His hand was safely in a natural position based on his body shape, and the ball hits him. So this was where I really understood that this referee is a referee that was sent by God to officiate a free and fair match for us. That's exactly how I saw it. He was completely fearless. He didn't really care what these people were saying. If at some point they were very disappointed, they started to hate on the referee, they started to complain, and he was just dishing out the cards to them, for disrespecting him, which was exactly how it was supposed to be. You dare not disrespect the referee because you don't have it's not your birthright to feel that you need to that you the what's it called the free kick has to be given to you because of what. So I'm just so glad, with the outcome of the match. The boys performed, the referee was spot on. And then there was also some praise for Eric Shell. Can't also leave out this man. He has been very, very uh, very, very phenomenal throughout the start of the competition. In fact, I saw a tweet that said if Eric Shell was the coach of the Super Eagles right from the start of the World Cup qualifiers, that we would have qualified to the World Cup. That's what I that's what somebody tweeted. And I mean, when I saw that, I'm like, yes, that's the truth. If we had this man way back, that period that we were swapping coaches, changing coaches here and there, disrupting the coherence of the team. If we had found Coach Eric Shaw, I think we would have been able to qualify to the World Cup because I mean the man has been absolutely fantastic in the way that he handles the Super Eagles, in the way that he's worked really hard to find the formation, find the players that suit his style, and just basically plays the football that we love, Nigerians love. Back in the day, back in the last Nations Cup, when Coach Posero helped us qualify into the final, he faced a lot of criticisms. People were saying, this guy can defend. He's just defending. He's not even playing football that we love. He's not playing football that's interesting. He's defending too much. That was the major criticism. But Coach Eric Shaw, you have nothing on this man. You have nothing on this man. The man is not defending. He's basically doing everything right. He has a balanced squad. Defense is top notch. Not exactly like top notch because I mean we've not been able to keep clean sheet, but in the last two matches we've been able to keep clean sheets. So defense has really improved, and then the attacking play is top notch. It has gone to the next level, And then where I think he has done the most work is in the midfield area, which was where we had always lacked. We didn't have creativity, we didn't have a kind of solidity in the midfield, but he has been able to really improve our midfield by helping Iwobi harness that creativity inside of him, and then helping Ndidi, combining him with Frank Onyeka to help them get uh, the best of themselves, in terms of providing that wall and rock solid midfield line for our team. This is where I think change the narrative for Kucharik Shaw and the Super Eagles. So that's how it stands. As you can see, the joy in in the face of our players. Awaziem is all of us. The way he was celebrating, the passion and everything, just shows you what this really means. Akko Adams as well. Really making a name for himself, making his family proud, making his mom and dad proud, by seizing that opportunity to represent the country, grabbing it with both hands and delivering. I'm just so happy the way Akko Adams, has been able to, impress, and help us bring new dimensions to our attack. This is what we've been looking for. This is what we had been searching for. Someone to really help Osimhen get these goals, help Osimhen get these results. And we've seen it in Akko Adams. But that's all for now. Um, we're just going to wait a couple more days and then see how the story unfolds. More updates will be coming as regards what you know what the what's it called, the officiating duty for the Morocco game, and also from our team. Of course, more stories will be coming out. I saw a couple of our players having sore legs, kind of they were limping. So we'll see more updates coming from Coach Eric Shell later on when he gives out his interview. As you can see in this picture, the Algerian, both the coach and some of the contingencies, some of their backroom staff, they were trying to get at the referee. They were trying to get at the referee to, I don't know whether they want to beat the referee. You can see here the people that are stopping them from attacking the referee. Those guys are the security team. But that's what happens when you play the Super Eagles. You get it. You're receiving it. That's all for now, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this match, leave up Super Eagles in the comments section, please. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more updates.